Hello Firewood friends, it's Mike with K&L Firewood, and today we're going to revisit the covered versus uncovered experiment I started back in January. I think it was January 20th. Today is July 4th. Happy Independence Day, although you won't see this on July 4th. So I'll put a card up here at the top of that first video when we put these baskets out here. They both ranged about 25% just on the outside. What we're going to do today is check the moisture on the outside, and then we're going to take a few over to the axis and crack them open and see what the inside says. Also in that video, you'll see in the background all my totes were covered with these. I have since uncovered everything. What I found was mold was starting to develop in the ones that were covered, so I yanked all those off, and I think what I'll do is cover them as it gets closer to winter, and just to keep the snow off of them. I think that's what I'll do. I think there's a benefit in the spring, summer, and fall for this wood to be exposed to the sun and help dry it out and keep that mold off of there. But I kept this one covered just for experiment purposes, and I'm kind of hoping when we open this up we'll get to see some of that mold. And it doesn't really look like it. This looks perfect. So, but you can certainly tell the difference in color. I mean, obviously this has not been exposed to the sun. It looks brand new, and this has, and it's starting to gray up quite a bit. So let's take an initial reading here. I just put new batteries in the Tavool moisture meter, if that's how you say it. 7.6%. I get a little flack from some guys from putting the moisture meter in either this way or this way. It doesn't matter, guys. It's detecting the moisture content between the two probes. Now this one feels a little wet, and actually on this one you can see some of the mold starting to develop, those black specks, which is odd because this one was uncovered. I don't know. And it has, we did get rain, what, 2 days ago? This kind of feels damp, but we'll see what it says. Nine 1. 9-3. 8-7. 8-9. So I should clarify, I guess. It doesn't matter on this one. The one you have at home might recommend you do it this way or this way or this way or this way, or I don't know. This one doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna say both stacks were between 7 and 9%. We go with that? We'll go split them open and see what they look like. All right, here we go. This is the split open uncovered, and the split open covered. We're going to take some moisture readings here and see what the content is. 15, same, 15. That one's 14.7. It's also 14. Also 14. And that one's about 13. Do the switcheroo here, we'll do these. There, that works a little better. That's 8%. Trying to lay the split side up. It must have been this. %. 7%. This was the biggest piece. This is going to be a better representation, maybe. 8% on the inside. 8% on the inside. Wow, so for me that was pretty interesting. I thought for sure the bundle that had been exposed to the elements would be drier. Even though they get rained on sometimes, they get that benefit of the hot sun and drying them out. But in this small sample size we had here, the covered seemed to be drier, which I guess makes sense on that top layer because it's never seen any rain. Wonder what it would be down in there if you got some that wasn't covered, you know, down like on the bottom part, maybe got some driving rain. I imagine those are pretty dry too. Those would be about the same on both. In any event, was it January 20th and now it's July 4th, so 6 months-ish. Both piles are good and dry. I can sell either one. I'm pretty confident. But interesting nonetheless. And not what I would have guessed. Out of gas. I think this thing will run about 2 hours before it runs out of gas. And I ran a bunch the other day, so go get some more fuel. And before I get some fuel, I'm going to put these down. These are big rounds, obviously, but they are going to be used as tripod extenders. I can put my tripod up on top of there if I need to get an overhead view. It's not just for holding hats, folks. Okay. All right, and this is it, the last arm load of what we just split. We tried to clean up those rounds that were over there on the ground. Everything's cleaned up, and I'm just a little skinny of filling that off. So 5 more minutes of splitting, probably, and I'll have that done, but I don't have any rounds cut up. So I got a little more splitting to do, 5 more minutes or so to fill that basket up, and all these baskets can go away. I can mow a little bit, clean this deck up, and start all over again. Hey, I appreciate all the new subscribers. I know there's a lot of new people here to the channel. Thanks so much for coming by. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you like the content. It's just going to be firewood stuff. Tractors, chainsaws, firewood, splitters, IBC totes, bundles. That's pretty much it, right? Thanks for coming by today, everybody. Hope everybody has a great week. And remember, this stuff will not split itself.